Yo, what's good everyone? We're here with the semi-finals of the Crit Me With Your Best Shot tournament hosted by Stonehenge, and we're up against Pepe. I'm sure most of you know exactly who Pepe is, one of the best battleground players around. This is going to be a best of 7, so first person to win 4 games will advance to the tournament finals, but even if we lose, we will be facing someone else for third place. So win or lose, there will be another tournament match coming after this. But anyway, my bans, they have pretty much stayed the same throughout this entire tournament. Of course, we're going to get rid of Serpent. I hate Serpent. Never going to not ban that guy. We ban Man-Thing because, like I've mentioned 100 times before, I just don't have the best options for Man-Thing. Then for the last ban, I'm normally pretty open. I decide to go with his rank 3 Bullseye because I know Pepe likes to ban my Punisher, and Punisher is one of the best Bullseye counters this meta. And, other than Punisher, I've got Starkey, which, I may just not draft. And then my only other option is Scarlet Witch, and if I get bad RNG with her or don't draft her, then yeah, I'm just going to lose to the draft. I'm just going to lose to a rank 3 Bullseye and I can't do nothing about it. So figured I might as well ban him to avoid getting bad RNG. Now I think I should have re-rolled here because I really didn't need Warlock, and picking Electro early is normally not the best idea, but Pepe, he doesn't have that many Electro counters in his deck, I noticed that, so I was picking Electro a lot, mainly because he was just one of the better defenders showing up. But yeah, I probably should have re-rolled there. I re-rolled on this draft instead though. That draft was also awesome. Just getting shafted a bit on the draft here. But Nick, he's always a good pickup. Even if they have Juggernaut, he stalls for at least like 40 seconds, which is still really good for this meta. And then I pick up Cersei to hopefully make him hold his Juggernaut, but then he immediately gets Sassy and Massacre, two great options for Cersei. So now he's not going to save his Juggernaut for Cersei, which is really bad for me. If he didn't get those 2 picks, I think this match would have gone a lot better for me. But we do get Massacre on the last pick. I picked Massacre over Scarlet Witch because, less RNG involved. With Massacre, you're pretty much guaranteed a 30-second fight. And with Scarlet Witch, you can get a 20-second fight. But you could also get no Furies, no Cruelties. And that likes to happen to me a lot. So, yeah, I think it's safer just to pick Massacre. Now, he chooses to put Photon on defense. I know I can outspeed his Juggernaut with Massacre, so I place down my Nick hoping he uses Juggernaut here. But Pepe's too smart for that, and he doesn't fall for the trap. He ends up going with Massacre, and I know he's going to take some recoil damage there because Pepe is running suicides, and of course you can't kill Nick with a single SB2, so he will take at least some recoil damage. So I don't need to burn my Massacre here. So I decided to save my Massacre and go with Starkey, which in hindsight was a bad move, and you'll see why soon. But yeah, Starkey's great for this fight. He's one of the best options for Photon, just thanks to that power drain and thanks to the fact, you can ramp up without hitting her, so Photon's not going to gain any charges whilst you're ramping up. Yeah, Starkey is just OP for Photon. To be fair though, who doesn't Starkey work for? There's like 2 champs that Starkey isn't good for. My man's just too OP. But yeah, Photon backed us in the corner, so we're just doing some wall banks there where you dex Photon's first medium attack and retaliate with a light. Of course, that's only safe in the corner with Starkey at least. With other champs, you can do that in the middle of the map, but with Starkey, yeah, it's only safe to do in the corner. And this SB2 is going to wipe her out. Don't even need the guaranteed crits with Starkey because he has such a high crit chance on his own. And yeah, he's not beating that because even if he did that fight perfectly, he would have come out less health than me and about the same speed. So we would have won that either way. But now I realise I'm in a bit of a problem because Massacre can do Killmonger. And I wanted to use Massacre for Killmonger, but I can't because if I used my Massacre on Killmonger, I would be absolutely screwed for the last round because Pepe good plays Hulk and Juggernaut does not work against Hulk whatsoever really. so I couldn't use my Massacre here. I could have just gone for the win in hindsight, but I was not sure how fast he was going to do Warlock, and if I went for the win here with Massacre, Pepe could have just used Juggernaut, and he definitely would have outsped me with Juggernaut. So I decided to try and play it safe and go with Jugs, even though either way I'm not in good shape for the last round, either way, because I'm either going to have to use Massacre for Mephisto, which is not good, or Juggernaut for Hulk, which is even worse. So yeah, Juggernaut can do Killmonger, but it's not an easy fight at all. I have done it a couple times, and you know, it went pretty slow waiting out his reverb, and I was not sure how fast Pepe was going to be in that fight with Hulk. So I decided to try and rush this fight and go all out, and it almost worked. I go from an SP2 into a striker, and that almost killed him. If I just heavy attacked, he would have died without me taking a reverberation damage, and I would have won. But I stupidly do 2 hits. This was completely my fault. I completely threw this match. I should have took this game there and then, but by doing a combo instead of doing a heavy attack, I threw. And yeah, in this last round, you know, Massacre, he can work against Mephisto, but not when you immediately take a 5-hit combo to the face. AI just, yeah, he immediately threw a light attack there, which not much I can do. But either way, I was probably not winning this match, so it's fine. Massacre applies so many incinerates, and that's so annoying for Mephisto, because each incinerate you place on Mephisto, that's just going to make him gain power. And you know, when Mephisto gains extra power, it's not, this fight's just going awfully. I went from an SP2 into block there, and I just didn't get it. I have not missed a Massacre SP2 into block ever. I can't even remember the last time I missed that. But damn, this fight is going downhill fast. But yeah, this was mostly a skill issue more than an AI issue. I should have won the second game. I completely threw this game. This one is definitely on me. But yeah, we get SB3'd. We don't even get Mephisto halfway down. And you know, we could have won that if we played perfectly, got perfect AI. But yeah, what you're gonna do, sometimes you make mistakes. Juggernaut to start off this draft. Of course, you need Juggernaut in this meta. If you get Juggernaut and your opponent does, very good chance you're gonna win, like 99% chance you're gonna win. And Pepe's running Captain Marvel. The only reason he's running Captain Marvel is for Onslaught. She nukes Onslaught so fast, but she's not really good for any other defender. I still ban her though against Barrow and against Pepe sometimes, because yeah, she's such a good Onslaught counter, and Onslaught is one of the best defenders this meta because he applies all those extra neuro shocks. But anyway, I placed down Onslaught. Pepe went Jugs, and he thinks he can outspeed me, so even when I have CGR, he still placed Killmonger. But I know Pepe's going to take a little bit of neuroshock damage, so as long as I finish fast and at 100% health, I still have a very high chance to win, even though he's using Jugs. And yeah, we just about get the W there. So I won the first game, and I'm feeling pretty confident, but Pepe just decides to play out of his mind, get the best RNG, whatever, because yeah, things don't go my way in this game either. Pepe's going to place Onslaught here. I'm going to use Starkey and save my Juggernaut for the last round. And I'm going to place Mephisto. Keep in mind, Mephisto is one of the best defenders this meta. Normally, he stalls very well. He does a decent amount of chip damage. I can rely on Mephisto normally. I have placed him all season, and he's got me so many W's. But watch what Pepe does to my Mephisto. It's disgusting, man. I'm still salty over it. But yeah, I want to save my Juggernaut, so I decided to go with Starkey. Even though Starkey is metal, he's still great for Onslaught, because again, you can ramp up without hitting Onslaught, so you're not going to get neuroshocks on you while you're ramping up. And Starkey just has so much damage. Like, his damage is so stupid, so he kills Onslaught before the neuroshocks become much of a problem. The only thing in this match is Onslaught, he has a bit of a weird animation to build poise up against. If you're a Starkey player, you know what I mean. He just has, it takes a bit of getting used to. to be able to build poise against Onslaught. But yeah, once you get used to it, it's fine. Get a clean intercept there for the guaranteed crits. We're getting super good RNG. No neuroshocks on us yet. And by the time we get one on us, he's pretty much dead. That was a perfect Starkey versus Onslaught. Does not get better than that. But look at this. Look at this shit. 29 seconds against my Mephisto. Bro, what is that? Not much I could do there, man. I was full on expecting the win. But yeah, Pepe, he just went kamikaze, man. Like, fair play to him. Fair play. I could not do much at all there. I played perfectly. Got perfect RNG as well. And it was all for nothing. Now here, I decided to place Electro. And, you know, he's got Nick, but he's got more of a chance of messing up against Electro with Nick than he has with Red Skull against Domino. Either way, he's going to outspeed me. So I just figured the best play is Electro, because at least there's a chance he messes up. He mistimes the second life and takes a little bit of damage. With Red Skull versus Domino, there's pretty much no chance he messes up. He's going to come out 100% health there in about 40 seconds, which is going to be faster than me. So yeah, I've just got to pray Electro does something dodgy. Jugs versus Mephisto here, what you want to do is you just want to start out with heavy attacks until the soul imprisonment falls off you. Once that imprisonment is off you, you can start gaining your unstoppables. And yeah, you can just work up to your SB2. The SB2 will take Mephisto all the way down to his regen. And then you just need one more intercept to kill him off. And you know, with Jugs, you can get the easy intercept just by blocking and retaliating with a hit. But yeah, he does that fight in 29 seconds. Completely smoked me. There was not much I could do in that game. I played almost perfectly. And yeah, we just got cooked. But yeah, I'm sweating now because Pepe's won 2. I've still not won a game yet, so I'm in big trouble. I need to win this game. And, you know, rerolls are allowed in this tournament, luckily. You need rerolls in this meta because this meta is so draft reliant. I've talked about this enough, though. I'm not going to start complaining about this meta because I've got so many videos on that already. Like, even I'm sick of complaining about this meta. I can't wait for next season in Battlegrounds. Next season node looks interesting. Power gain metas are not normally that good, but yeah, we'll see, man. I'll show you what the meta is after this fight. I'll put it up on screen. Basically, when you use a special attack, you and your opponent will be fate stealed. So cosmic champions are going to be useless on attack and defense. Anyone who relies on buffs are going to be useless on attack and defense. And, you know, tech defenders are going to be really strong because most of the cosmic champions don't work. I'm planning to make a guide on the best champions and the best defender for this meta. Don't worry. But I need to play the meta before I actually make that video. But luckily, we'll be able to play the meta in Battlegrounds off-season. But this was a throw round for me because he had Captain Marvel for Onslaught, which... yeah, that was actually slower than what I was expecting it to be. Normally, Captain Marvel versus Onslaught is like under 30 seconds. But yeah, either way, I was losing that against Mephisto. So I decided to throw my Scarlet Witch because I didn't need her for anything else. But yeah, as I was saying, next meta, it's got that Fate Steal. And it has Spite. So when you have a buff on yourself, your opponent is going to gain power. Which... yeah, it's a risky move because people normally just hate power gain metas. But at least with this power gain meta, it will be fairly easy to control it as long as you're using appropriate champions. So we'll see. I'm hoping next season in Battlegrounds is good. I'm hoping the meta is fun. But we'll see, man. Anyway, I decided to place down Nick Fury, which he has Juggernaut for. I have Electro, who he has no one for. But I have to do this because if I place Electro in this round, I just lose round 3. So I've got to go for the gamble. I've got to place Nick Fury now and play for round 3 because I lost the first match. So yeah, we're going to be using Starkey against Scarlet Witch. And Starkey's great for this fight because, yeah, even though he crits a ton, you don't have to hit Scarlet Witch too much to kill her. So she's not going to trigger her abilities too much. And we barely win that by like 20 points. Jesus. But now, yeah, I've got round 3 on lock. I've got Juggernaut for anything he puts down. And I've got Electro for defense, which he has no counter for. He can use Stealthy, and Stealthy does have a non-contact light attack, which means that light attack will not take Thorns damage off Electro. But it's only one of his light attacks, so if you play Stealthy just doing one light attack the entire match, it's going to be very, very slow. And Pepe's got to place Warlock, nothing else he can place really. I'm just going to jugs the hell out of that, and yeah, we get our first win of the semi-finals, thankfully. I do have some good news to share with you all though. I've locked in top 10 for this season, which is great. If you've been watching my streams, you know I've been struggling, man. I've been tilting more than I've ever tilted this season, just because this meta is so draft reliant. If you don't get a good draft, you're going to lose no matter how well you play. So yeah, I've been tilting so much this season, but I've been on a nice little win streak in the last few days, and now I've locked in top 10. You know, there's only a few hours left in Battlegrounds, and there's pretty much no way anyone pushes me out of top 10. You know, famous last words, but yeah, we're fine. We've secured top 10, and I'm really happy with that for this season. Next season, I definitely want to try and push podium. I'd love to get C1. I'm going to try my best. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, I think I have a good deck for next meta, because I have a lot of tech defenders ranked up who will be the best defenders next meta. So we'll see what we can do, man. But yeah, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to grind all day or anything. Just going to play as much as I normally do. And hopefully, we can cook up something. But yeah, he places Mephisto. I'm going to go with Sunspot here. And Sunspot is great for Mephisto. I've done this fight in like 35 seconds this meta. Sunspot is like my go-to Mephisto counter. My favourite Mephisto counter this meta. But even though this is a ideal match, he's got a big rank 3 Warlock. And he's going to outspeed me either way. Even if I played this matchup perfectly, he would still win. But I don't play perfectly. I messed up my light intercept there. That was not an AI issue. That, in fact, was a skill issue. Now, you see, people say I've been complaining about the AI too much. But when I complain about the AI, it's the truth, man. Like, I'm not just making stuff up. The AI has changed. When I make a mistake, like just then, when I mess up my light intercept, I'll happily tell you that was a skill issue through and through. Not an AI issue, but trust me, the AI is messed up, and anyone who has played Gladiator Circuit this Battleground season will agree with me. I've had comments saying, yeah, as soon as they got to Gladiator Circuit, they noticed a change in AI, and they agree with me. So, yeah, anyone who's saying the AI is in a good way right now, you're just simply wrong. Now, I'm pretty much messed up. My only good defender is Nick Fury. So I decided to play Scarlet Witch and play for round 3 like I did last game. And I'm just hoping I can nuke down this Maestro. But this fight, it does not go as well as it does for other people, because I am not running suicides. If you're running suicides, you can kill a rank 3 Maestro in a single SB2 with Massacre. But since I'm not, the SB2 just came up short. And since we can't crit on our basic attacks against Maestro, it just turned into a very long fight. As you can see there, landed my SB2, and it only took him down to 11%. And now I need to get all the way back to another SB2. But Maestro's gaining his charges. He's going to start doing radiation damage to me. So yeah, there's pretty much no hope for me. You saw in the last game how good Starkey is for Scarlet Witch. I needed that SB2 to kill. But what can you do, man? I still have no regrets on not running suicides for this meta. I think no suicides was the move for my deck. But yeah, few matches like this, Massacre versus Maestro, you definitely want to be running suicides for. And yeah, of course, he nukes that Scarlet Witch. But now, we're in deep trouble. Pepe's won 3, I've only won 1. So if Pepe wins 1 more, he advances to the finals. So it's do or die here. I need to win this game. I re-rolled one of my first drafts because the draft was so arse there. And yeah, we get a decent draft, but Pepe, he just outdrafts us a bit more. He's going to Starkey, that Nick, so I decided to try and win this and go with Sasquatch. You can do this fight in like 30 seconds, but you need perfect AI. You need to be lucky with your Wrath charges because you need to go into Wrath really fast. And yeah, the luck just did not line up with us here. There was no way of winning this. I played it pretty much perfectly. You know, the only other thing I could have done is maybe landed a few more intercepts, but it was pretty much perfect. We just don't go into Wrath there. If we did go into Wrath, this SB2 probably would have killed, but unfortunately, we don't. There's not much I can do there. I like to bait Onslaught's SB2 because that will put the inverted controls on you, which is a debuff, so you get a nice bit of willpower healing. And baiting his SB2 takes a lot less time than baiting 2 SB1s, so you're going to finish the match much faster. But yeah, we played perfectly there and just about lost. There was not much I could do there, man. And now, yeah, we pretty much have no chance of winning. He's got Juggernaut and Scarlet Witch for anything I place. That's why I hate this meta so much. That's why I've been complaining so much. It's because this meta is not about skill. It's about who gets the better draft. And it just makes me sad because Battlegrounds never used to be like this, man. It used to be based around who's the better player. And nowadays, Battlegrounds just feels like whoever gets the better draft wins. And it sucks. I'm going to use my Juggernaut here. I could use CGR, but then I'll have no one for Scarlet Witch on defense in the last round. Juggernaut can do Scarlet Witch, but you need very, very, very good RNG, and I don't trust my RNG at the moment, so I'm just going to use Juggernaut here. Pepe's going to play it safe since he won the first round and throw his Nick, save his Jugs for the last round. But yeah, man, even though I hated this meta, I've had fun with this tournament, and I've had even more fun making the tournament videos. You know, this is definitely some of my favourite content to make. So yeah, big thank you to Stonehenge for hosting these, and thank you to everyone who's been supporting the content lately. I massively appreciate it. But yeah, you've seen this fight earlier in the tournament, same idea. We're just going to start off with heavy attacks until the soul imprisonment falls off us. But we get very, very bad aura RNG in this fight, so we do take a little bit of chip damage. But it's fine because, you know, he's using Nick. Nick is straight ass without his bleed damage. So yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed to win here no matter what. So I just decided to go for the kill instead of waiting out his auras because, yeah, we're going to win either way, so it doesn't matter. Now, for the last round, I can win it. CGR can do Scarlet Witch in like 25 seconds. But again, you need very, very good RNG. Not as much luck as the Juggernaut fight. CGR requires a lot less luck, but it still requires a lot of luck. And we just do not get that. We get loads of poisons applied to us. So yeah, we just lose this tournament. 4-1 to Pepe. GG's to him. You know, he's a great player, so definitely do not mind getting smoked by Pepe too much. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. It's not the last tournament match. I will be playing against Ven from GT40 for 3rd place, and that video should be out in the next few days. But yeah, that's it from me for now. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.